By the way, Anish, one question that a lot of people who are not here but back home have on the mind, and maybe you are the most non-biased person to answer this, is how are the conditions overall? Because a lot has been spoken.
I was also, I briefly visited the other broadcast, and
they asked you this.
Yeah. They asked me, so I was like, for me, obviously, I knew there's going to be some challenges because I have the jet lag. I have, used to different food. So I'm always saying about this in interviews when I'm here that of course I have challenges, and it's only fair because always I'm playing in my cold city of Vaikanze against all the Indian kids, and they're suffering without the Indian food, and they have the same, and it's too cold for them. It's the same, but it's reversed. So expected that, and with that in mind, it was okay. It was not too hot, for example. During evenings we could walk. It was the food was reasonably diverse. There were some also Western dishes like that are more familiar to me, like a pasta or something. And the spice level was not as high as I was fearing as well. So it was sort of fine. Of course, my main issue was jet lag at the beginning. Now I'm like fully recovered from jet lag. We have mosquito repellents. Now I'm completely ready, and I have flight tonight. So it's so annoying. I'm fully settled in. The funny thing was that we've heard this. Some I think people like. So I was saying on the other broadcast, people who are not here, they said that there are bed bugs here, and it's kind of funny because they are not here. They are there, and they are like saying, "Okay, you guys have bed bugs," and now we are all in panic, like, "Where are the bed bugs?" Some American guys telling us that we have the bed bugs here. And they're saying multiple sources, and I'm like, somehow maybe it's all one same person who told the others, and so far all these people, they're not here. So I was afraid, I imagine that somebody actually had bed bugs, and that would be a big problem because they're very bad. As I Googled bed bugs, very, very bad. So I didn't have them, as far as I know, because I have one hope that somebody here was on the bed, and there were some bugs near, and they were like, I'm on bed, this is a bug, it's a bed bug. I hope that's what happened. And there's like a mosquito flying above the bed, and they're like, okay, there's bed bugs. Because if you know what bed bugs is, there's some nasty thing, which needs a lot of you have to wash all your clothes on some heat, they say you throw furniture out, because
fumigate or something.
Yeah, it's some serious thing. So I don't know. I mean, Christian and Fabi, they're in the state they're not playing, and they're like, we are qualified to candidates. We're chilling now. You guys have bed bugs now. Good luck, still look for your bed bugs. And I'm looking for bed bugs. And people, they sometimes have mosquito bites. They're now worried. Is that the mosquito bite? Is the bed bite? I also Google the difference. Apparently, so the one trick is they say that if the each gets less and less, it's a mosquito. If more and more, it's bed bugs. But okay, maybe it's not enough. So I don't know. Of course, if you have bed bugs, it's probably very, very bad. But I hope that it's not there. From my experience, I had these challenges, but it's okay. Some of these things were also exaggerated. I heard that somebody said there's to go to toilet, you need to go outside in the heat. It's how the toilet is from the playing hall, There's literally you're 5 meters away. You don't even want the toilet closer, it will be smelling, It's just some of the things are just ridiculous. I was telling you, it's very good to have a second. You can blame it on the second everything. But if you don't want to blame it on the second, you gotta go with with other things. But it's a challenge to play. I understand. I'll be lying if I say that it's not challenging to play in India for Western players, and it's the same for the way around. Also, I like when we have to go to some kind of far place. On our, not some summer camp, they're like, it's so far it's ridiculous. You have to fly so far. And the American players, for them, it's also far. They're saying it's an extra flight. It's 40-hour trip, whatever. And then when it's in America, of course, but the people will come from summer camp to America. It's the same, of course, but in reverse. There's no complaint, because you don't listen to the Uzbek Squared podcast, with Nodirbek and. but it's so funny. People are sometimes they think from their perspective. It's I was studying in 3 different schools in Russia and Japan and in Netherlands, and I've studied history in school through all this, and I've studied geography. And I see the world map from 3 different countries, and the Japanese world map, it's so weird. You have Japan in the middle. You never see a world map like that. Like, it's so unusual. Japan is in the middle of the map, and the rest of the world is around it, and you're like, what map is that? But actually, it's a world. It's just so unusual.
Wow.
And so it's the same. Like, I mean, depends where you're from. Like, yeah, okay, it's far and the food is bad, but for them, our food is bad and we are far. So it's all relative. But it's a challenge. Athletes, I guess, who are traveling, they have to get used to it, find a way around.